About to snap, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the front. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another van. Ultra, ultra, ultra fast. I ain't with the boat to dash. Run it back, like running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. Not by the act. And run it back, and you see how I act. Nothing I lack. Feel it like a fatal heart attack. I'd die for that. I don't stress about it. I think less without it. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key. Running back, let me have it back. I'ma cut out anything that's in my psyche. Feeling myself high key.
Yes, like that, like that, like that. Told her I might be right back, right back, right back. Oh yes, like that, like that, like that. I told her I might be right back, right back, right back.
Run it back, run it back. Told him put the money in the bag.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. You talk about this Washington defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run it again with Henry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority.
Hey, TJ, can you grab me that cord down there, please? Yeah, my headset's about to die.
2nd and 8.
Hold on.
Back to throw, Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Go lay down.
Coming up.
Away from the door.
By the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because
love playing Madden when you can't even fucking concentrate on what you're doing.
Go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This is 2nd and 8. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 37. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
No.
I
don't like that play call.
Defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Let's go get a turnover. Time to get an interception.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This time they'll throw it with Howell. He's going deep for Brown.
Nope.
And incomplete on the deep ball. De'Ami Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
Sad that I had to run from the other side of the fucking field to make that tackle. I don't understand why nobody fucking got out there.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now I'll try to pick it up on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to
fucking run a little drag route.
That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. A give left side to Robinson. This will be a
make him cut it back so these fat boys can get him.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And down inside the 10.
Nickelin' and diming me to death.
Right around the 7.
Somebody's going to step in front of something.
1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Well, no question. This is
go,
exactly
guys. Get some fucking pressure.
Football game, and nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Little bootleg here. Howell sliding out of the pocket.
My gosh, that should have been picked. Come on, Clark.
Keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion. Force him into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
From the 2-yard line yet again. Let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Howell now to throw it.
The fuck down, bitch. Good shit, Rhodes.
That sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
About blocked it. Micah Parsons hurt.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. Derrick Henry all alone down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 20.
What he ran there, but he better never run it again. Dislocated wrist.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
Run of the Jets sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Play action now, Prescott.
What the fuck was that?
Complete.
I hit O.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Dude, that's not even who I threw to. Oh my gosh. I literally threw to the tight end. Why did it throw it that way? I'm lucky as fuck that wasn't an interception.
Now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a
Good
touchdown
fucking
after
catch,
the video
rookie.
review. So they
About threw it too late, but I had to just make sure.
Right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
CJ, you got to shut the door, buddy.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Faking the handoff. Howell. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst.
Oh, dude, this fucking
and they bring him to the ground just shy
drag after fucking drag after fucking drag after fucking drag. It's such a fucking drag.
Robinson, he'll try to
good shit, rookie.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I ran into him. I didn't mean to.
Flag and the yardage that comes with it. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he only manages a couple here.
Stop him on 3rd.
38-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Oh my God. Why is nobody there?
First down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Foul to the air on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended run, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk
what
it
just
over,
happened with that, sir?
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And Howell will throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And this time he is in. Brian Robinson Jr. his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
I got the ball first, too, so he gets it after half, so we got to score.
Now as they will send this one away.
Come on, Bo, take it to the house. No, don't.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's
supposed to throw that more toward the sideline,
so
but
it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in.
Whatever.
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
3rd and 5. Going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Good.
They'll run. It's Henry. And some room to work. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown!
Good shit, Henry.
Derrick Henry, 65 yards. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Missed the extra point. Nope, made it. Ooh, got lucky as fuck there.
And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Howell.
Give me that. Oh my! Get the fucking ball!
12 seconds left.
God!
You have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. That was stupid ass fucking move. What the fuck is he doing? Shook!
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and
shook.
Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Tackle. This tackle. Run the clock.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters.
What a shitty half, and I'm still winning. Now we got to settle in, run the ball. Just stick with short pass. That's all he's doing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
Get another turnover here.
Catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Out there set ready for this
God,
next
I hate
drive.
this
The
fucking
Washington
formation,
offense.
dude.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of response, don't they?
It's just
because they want to find
so
a way
hard to
take
fucking
control of this ball game
stop
one more
that
time.
shit.
Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Robinson with another carry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good yardage there on first
down. Chill out with the
bone,
dude.
Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
Okay. So Clyde's just breaking 3 tackles now.
7 yards there and a first down.
I gotta turn this
We
shit
don't talk
off.
about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hand off now to Robinson. And
there you go. Somebody make a fucking tackle.
Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
We'll be there with him.
Down at the 34.
All right.
Call it a gain of
Get off the fucking field for one.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Throwing here, Howell.
Good shit. Make him go for it. I don't trust him.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense.
Great play, Vander.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
all right, let's go get 7.
The exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1st down, Prescott.
Oh, I was hoping he missed the tackle so I could run right by his ass.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back?
I don't like this play.
Receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy.
Yeah, let's hit him with this.
What, though, you can't hold them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On play action, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job.
I couldn't throw it to the other guy either.
Defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began
couldn't throw it the other way either. He had picked it.
Broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, come on, Dak.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
God, dude, if I'd have waited, I don't know, that was tough.
That they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done.
I
Great
put
work
too much air under it.
Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
Ricky got burnt. Rookie safety. So I don't know why he's on scary carry. I guess it's because I got it set up by speed, but I don't know.
Couple of first downs right in succession.
He can't guard scary carry.
They could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Edwards-Helaire. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay money to protect the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Off play action. It's Howell. Throw right side complete to Dodson. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
2nd and 9. Back to throw, Howell. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Got too far back on that.
The Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he just...
his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I've got to run the ball when I get this
Robinson
back.
Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out.
I mean, hindsight, I definitely shouldn't have taken it out. You're right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
fucking
offense.
Did, so what are you going to do?
Really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I think that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Good block, Hendershot. That's why I said I got to fucking run the ball, baby. You're getting blocking downfield, it's just in shotgun. Can't do shit out of fucking single back.
Career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
What, dude? That's some fucking great blocking downfield.
Touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Somebody got decleated. Somebody got knocked out.
And that will make this a Commanders as they run up to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
All right, I have to get off the field.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing much
there you go.
Materializing there on the first
Who's
down.
better than what he's been getting, so let's go.
3 quarters have come and gone.
I need somebody to get a sack, fumble, something big. We got to have a big play here.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw.
Where the?
That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
Where is?
Before he's out of bounds.
Oh, fucking run, man. This goddamn zone's terrible.
And a first down on that last catch as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run again here with Robinson. He'll take this to the 46.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Now they go play action with Howell. Flushed out right. It's complete to
God, dude.
And he's gonna have
I was doing everything I could to try to get there. He threw that right where it had to be. Diggs, you're going to step the fuck up.
That time and a fresh set of downs.
I need a turnover.
Now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
And that's exactly what you want on a first
I'm about to
down
guess run, I guess. I don't want to guess anything, but he's fucking eating me up.
Figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
You can tell fucking Parsons ain't in.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Good hit, Vander. Let's go. Stop him.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you...
Oh, my gosh! How did I miss that? That's all me, dude. I was right there. That should have been picked.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Jesus, man.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Little bootleg here. Howell. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Howell on the QB sneak.
I was trying to.
He's over for the touchdown.
All right, it's all right now. We just got to control the clock, go win this game.
From a yard out, and the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Fucking block that shit.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh man, I wouldn't have got touched. I should have hit that hole better. I'm not gonna run this, but he'll know what we're doing. We'll switch off of it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line going down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not
on this fucking clock, baby.
168 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
The hole was there. Close quick, but it was there.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for.
See what he would have came out in.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 7. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he stopped.
Nobody decided to block.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Dak. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
All right.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
He can't run the fucking... Oh, well. I'll just have to run him up, I guess.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Pass complete to James.
Fucking go!
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter.
Drop Tolbert.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
Now he steps away.
How Dak broke that tackle, but whatever.
The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
How many timeouts? One. Okay.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A big play here, 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Damn, I really was hoping he would throw that further. I definitely shouldn't have thrown that, but I was hoping he could put some air under.
Coming up on 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Got ice in my veins, boy.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they
now let's go get an interception.
Get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Kick a field goal.
Do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Powell to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here comes 2nd down.
Take timeout. I can't afford to fuck this up. I didn't like that.
With 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Didn't like that call at all. Where's my fucking play at, bro? There it is.
25 seconds remain. Here's 2nd down. Here's Howell. He's got McLaurin.
Keep him in bounds.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Watch the middle of the field.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Powell down to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. He gets a first, but just 10 seconds remaining.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On 1st down, Howell.
Oh my Hooker. Make that play.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
That play sucks. I'm not running that shit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And shutting him off now.
Come on, clock. Let's go. Ran the clock.
Down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 43. And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Fair catch called for and taken, so the ball brought up to the 25 to begin this overtime session. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Now a first throw here in overtime. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I need a turnover bad.
There, and it's 2nd and 11. And Howe will throw it.
Love to know how he got that pass off. Fucking bullshit, dude. I was afraid to switch because I knew it'd fucking bring a defender down.
Different story here, over 20 yards.
Brandon, that's a huge
You gotta stop him, man.
Puts him in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he gets this
What button I just hit there? It was fucking
It's
stupid.
also a gain of 9. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. With a play fake, and now here's Howe to throw it. Rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's one of those pivotal plays that will just stick out in everybody's mind from this game. If he picks that off, what a momentum swing down here in the end zone.
And he did his job. He knocked the ball away. But it does feel like a letdown for him and his teammates, doesn't it? A chance to intercept it, turn it back over to his offense with a chance to win the game.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Sly able to put this one through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for
score and win.
Goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? The overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone.
God, lead Dak. Throw that ball up, man.
There's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived,
I don't understand why he's struggling so much with that pass. I got to get my rookie involved, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That's caught out wide by Cooks.
Right,
and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
See what
How
he
about
comes
the
out
defense
in.
there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Shrugs him off. Shoots past him at the 45. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now Dak.
Right, let's get rid of it. I had the guy open, but I should have stayed in the pocket.
Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Running from the gun with Henry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And here's your ball game. Down 3 in overtime, but they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining.
He knows what's coming. This way, I'm going to throw it the other way.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
He knows what's coming.
To throw, Prescott.
Oh my God, dude! I couldn't even get a fucking pass off. The fuck it.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.